here to the studio. Nope, nope. Do it again. Nope, nope. See if it's got it. Okay, so what can I do here? Okay. Let's save that. All right. So, got this thing working. How do you like that? I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've been planning this trip, thinking where would I fly out of, where all this. I've been waiting for, and a lot of us, I think, have been waiting for Tampa to show up. And so last night, Vertical Sim released Tampa for Flight Simulator 2020. And so we're going to go there. I'm in Miami, so let's see if this works. Yep, there's Miami. This is by, I think, Latin VFR. It's okay. You know, this is, I don't know. This is cargo, I guess. There's around here someplace there's an FBO. It doesn't look very good though, to be honest. Anyway, so circuit breakers, check in. Yep. They're always in. Somebody snuck in my airplane with some super glue, and they're always in. Standby power switch and on. Good. And batteries. And go down here. Go to synoptics. Check hydraulics. Good. And while we're there, we'll look at fuel real quick. And pre-flight. Okay. So spoilers fail. Well, that's probably because the engines aren't on, and wing anti-ice is also failing. But we'll see what it looks like in a few minutes. I should turn off the generators. If I can find the click spot. Oh gosh, I hope they give us a way to get either improve the click spots, which would be nice, or give us a way to assign it to hardware. Okay, we're up and running. Here we go. Now we're on that. Still showing fail there, but that's okay. ECAS. Okay, so gear warning. There we go. I had a problem with my airplane before I started this thing. It's all good now. Okay. I hope this airplane's okay. There was a problem with it, and I think it sorted itself out. We will see. I hope so. Oxygen system. Where is it? Cabin pressure, that's good. And temperature is good. Hydraulic data is checked. APU is started. External power is disconnected. Cockpit controls look good. Trims. Let's see. Let's go back here real quick. This should actually, I think I'd be good there. Trim should be 28, 5.7 or so. Or 5 point, no. Yeah, 5.3, I'm going to say. Come on. There we go. Get our flight plan in. Where is it? It's a short one, obviously. Flight plan, add origin. KMIA. And enter that. And we're going to Tampa. KTPA. Enter that. And en route waypoint. I don't really think I need to do that. I'm going to go to proc. I'm going to see departure. I'm going to see Bingo's 3, Korea. And we're departing runway 8, I believe. Right? 8 left. Okay. Load that. And back to proc. No, not approach. Arrival. We're going to do the Bullfrog 2. Korea. And we're landing on 19 right, which is good because I wanted to actually taxi around on at Tampa for a little bit, look around. Load that. Alright, and then actually real quick, let's show on map. That looks about right. Okay, and then let's go back. Let's do perf. Takeoff data. Runway 8 left is good. And load the METAR and the weather and the temperature. Takeoff config is standard. Yeah, that's right. And then weight and balance. 450. Don't need to set the empty weight. Passengers 0. I think, yeah, so the crew is there. Crew and cargo for them. Fuel on board sink. A lot of fuel. I could go back and forth about 5 or 6 times, I think, on that much fuel, if not more. Okay, and then so that's all done. Okay, and then let's load up this flight plan. Come on. And then the Bangor, or the Bingo's 3, initial altitude of 5,000 feet, and we'll be departing on nav. So, Runway 8 left has a heading of 092. Where is it? 092, and we're going up to 5,000 initially. If we get a climb via the SID, then what it would do is, oh wow, stay at 5,000 all the way up to Mino. Wow, that's really unusual. That's a long ways. Oh, well, cool. Well, we will, well, how far is that? Then it's 10 more miles up there. So Minos, we got 22 miles. And what altitude did it give us? I'm curious here. Flight level 380. I've got to say, I'll go up to 230, and that's it, at the most. To 220. So that's that. All right. So what else? Okay, autopilot connect, disconnect, controls, fuel, center of gravity, all that's done, and perf, speed bugs, and all on. That's good. Altimeter here in Miami is 3014. It's already set. That's weird. Okay, parking brake is set, wheel chocks are removed, cabin doors closed, passenger briefing complete, seats, belt, pedals adjusted, secure, seat belts button, let's turn that on. Okay, recognition lights can come on, anti-collision lights can come on. ECAS, still got that anti-ice warning right here. So we'll see what happens when I start the engine. I don't know if that's... Oh, now it's gone. Okay, recognition lights are on. Clear behind. Yes. So we'll make a right turn out of here, but we're going to the left. Fuel shutoff valve is checked. It's fine. Beacon light is on. Throttles are both idle. And then we start the red engine. So this should be cool. Seeing Tampa should be cool. I've been, waiting for Tampa. All right, good start on number 2. Start number 1. That's good. That's better. Okay. Good. Bus tie is good. APU gen can come off. APU off. Check the flight controls. Actually, here, let's do it right. Let's go. Flight controls here. Left, full right, full back, full forward. Left rudder, right rudder, speed brakes, speed brakes, speed brakes. Good. Okay, flight controls APU is off, speed brakes are checked, flight instruments and avionics are set. Nav source and ice protection is as required. Flaps are set, speed brakes are retracted, trims are set for, no they're not. Trims are set for takeoff. Ice protection is not needed. E-speeds are displayed. Nav source is FMS. Speed knob should be manual. There we go. And crew briefing we'll take care of out there. We're not going to need any weather radar either, so we just need the crew briefing. So let's have a look at the taxi route here. Unfortunately, I can't show that with this airplane. Let's show here. Let's go here. Let's go map, and so we're good there. And I've got traffic and a zoomed in view here, so I will zoom out that one just a little bit. And I've got traffic over here too. There's so many options here. I'll switch this when I get further in. This, I may switch the traffic over here. In fact, why don't I do that? Let's go here. And let's put traffic on over here. And then let's make this full screen. Alright, so come back over here and then go full screen. Because I like seeing the extra nav information on here. Alright, so taxiing out, we'll, I'll go left. I'll go left, because that's where that's the direction we're going anyway. We're going kilo down to kilo 1. So, taxi light on, park and brake off, and we should be good to go. So a standard departure, probably an NATP2 departure off of runway 8 left with it'll be straight out and then a left turn. So if I get any abnormal indication below 80 knots, I will abort, stop on the runway, notify ATC. Any, let's see, beyond 80 knots, only stop for engine fire, engine failure, loss of control, or something that makes me think the airplane won't fly beyond B1. I'm committed for the flight. Plan A is ATC instructions. Plan B is straight ahead to 3,000 feet. Recoveries back to Miami. Fort Lauderdale's a little bit to the north. And Miami Executive and Homestead to the south. So we got lots of options. And Opelika. It will be a great day for everybody when these trucks start moving off of the taxiway. They can just make a beeline and head over to the side of the taxiway to get out of the way of airplanes like they're supposed to do that. And there shouldn't be so many of them on the taxiway anyway. Alright, so we are ready for departure. Lights. Okay, so I'm not using BATSIM. Do I have traffic turned on? Turn the traffic on. Oh, in fact, I've got whatchamacallit on, so let's start that. FSLTL. I'm not going to change the parameters right now. Okay, so now I've got traffic and
in 2616, Cleaver's approach, runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots, 205 mile final.
Clear to visual 27 right, 170 to 5 mile final, American 2616.
United 110 Heavy out of 3000 for 5000.
United 110, Blue Streak 5219, departure 12085.
okay. So lights on, icing is not needed, flaps are set.
American 1206, climb to 15000.
Climb down to 15000,
Well, that'll be good. Normally,
United 110 Heavy, turn right 090.
at an airport like this, you wouldn't have it in auto. You would have it probably in TA mode. I'll leave it in auto. Let's see, so lights, icing, flaps, transponder, switches, we are good to go. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I am thinking about getting that
United 110 Heavy, turn right 090.
FS traffic
090, United 110 Heavy.
from Just Flight, just for the frame rates when you get a lot of ground traffic. Even though there's some things I don't really like about it. But I think using the flight models with FSLTL is a win. Okay, so we're going to go nav. Let's see, I'm going to click takeoff. I'm going to click
American
nav.
1206, turn left heading
And
270.
we'll use the auto throttle. So we've got 21 frames right here, pretty weak. And there's rotate.
American 1206, departure
Gear up.
120.85, so long.
It's NADP departure. We're going to hold about 160 knots. Climb to about 800 feet. And yeah, we're overshooting and
United 110 Heavy, direct American.
it's
Direct to Mary, United 110
IS mode. 210, way over. I have not nailed the NADP departures yet. Okay, and then we're going to swap
Delta
over
670, turn left heading 270, climb maintain 7000.
270 heading up to 7000, Delta 670.
I accidentally bumped my altitude control. What a view.
Endeavor 3325, ready to contact, climb to 9000.
What a view.
United 110 Heavy direct Merritt, contact departure 118, 1817.
1817.
I keep trying to do an NADP departure, and I just never quite figured out this airplane is I don't have the workflow figured out yet. You have to engage the auto throttle, and then you have to choose IAS mode, and you got to do it quick. And I don't know. I'll get it.
Delta 670, turn left heading 240.
Boy, my frame
Left
rate
turn
is horrible
240,
right
Delta
now.
670.
Air 4838, descend to maintain 3000.
But it's
turn
pretty
left
out there.
heading 300, join the final approach course.
300 to join and 3000 regard 4838.
So we're going to go up to 220. And even that's a stretch. Let's see, what is the...
Copter 1 Foxtrot
The
Delta,
bullfrog.
you're about to leave the Class Bravo airspace.
There's no
And, you'll be
altitude
outside
restrictions
the
at all
Walk vehicle,
on the
radar
bullfrog.
services are made free to change approved. Northeast towers on 26.9er.
All right, VFR switching to tower 2600. Thanks for your help.
United 2667,
So yeah, I've been
4000.
flying this airplane for a couple of weeks now.
Brickyard 4838, 410, 11 o'clock, and 14 miles port to airport inside.
Inside.
Brickyard 4838, clear visual approach, runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots to a 5-mile funnel.
Clear visual.
And still getting used to it.
Come on, 207, road cutter.
So we're held down on this this SID to Marino, which is good ways. Way up there, 5,000 feet. Holy crap. Why is this thing doing 250 knots?
United 2667, instead of maintain 3000, turn right heading 180.
I called 911.
United 2667, instead of maintain 3000, turn right heading 180.
Down 3,000 on a 180 again, that's 26.
Oh my damn it, my lights are
American 1943, approach, trying to maintain 4000.
4,000, 1943.
So this will be my embarrassing flight. Okay, good. Get that out of the way.
United 2667, turn right heading 240, join the final approach course.
240, John.
American, or correction, United 2667, clear visual approach, runway 27 left, maintain 170.
I like flying this low.
170.
American 1943.
So I've been thinking about getting another airplane where I can take it low and slow.
Team on 6207, is going to maintain 4000.
4000.
United 2667, contact tower 118.5.
Over tower, United 2667, good.
Yeah, I like flying this low, except when there's nothing. I guess, you know, that's the Everglades down there, so something to see.
Martin, turn left heading 300. Maintain 3000 still established. Cleared out 27 right approach. Maintain 170 knots south.
Okay, 300 on the heading. 3000 still established. Good dial is 7 right, 170 Delta.
I think I'm just going to go up to, say, 180. I don't.
Approach Brickyard 4500, 6000, direct area.
Brickyard 4500, approach 100. American.
Okay, so we're just going to say that we got cleared on up. 180.
And left 183.
There we go.
American 1943.
American 1943, turn left heading 300, intercept final approach course.
300 to intercept final approach course. American 1943.
Landing lights off, seatbelts off. Tampa. I guess we'll shoot the ILS when we get to Tampa.
American 847, descend to maintain 4000. And 1943, port at 11 o'clock at 13 miles towards the airport site.
Airport site. American 1943.
American 1943, Clippers approach runway 27 right, maintain 170 knots to 5 miles final.
Clear visual 27 right. 175 out. American 1943.
Alright, so
Piedmont 6207, instead of maintain 3000, rating on 190.
3190.
And 1943,
Right,
contact
that's
tower
correct.
185.
18.5. American
everything's
1943.
fine. And speed bugs.
Piedmont 6207, did you start that 190 turn?
That's where we're recording now.
Piedmont 6207, continue that right-hand turn to a 240.
240 now.
Air 4500, approach, descend to maintain 4000.
4000, Air 4500.
Approach course is 187.
American 741 Heavy, south, Echo.
American 741 heavy approach, Roger, descend to maintain 5000.
645, American 741 Heavy.
Come on. Minimums are 221.
American 2528. Turn left heading 360.
360.
American 2528.
We're getting 847, descend to maintain 3000, and left heading 360.
Time to top of descent is blank. I'm going to go back here, back, come on, and go to flight plan, come on.
Approach, 4897, 6000.
Lisa at 4,000 feet. I'm going to make this a solid 4,000. Okay, and enter that. And 210 knots. So now 13 minutes till top of descent. So we'll fly past the airport. That's good. We'll fly past Tampa on the wide downwind and then come around for the ILS. And we'll self-vector. So let's load the approach. Proc. ILS 19 right is correct. And really? No mirror, so we'll just use vectors and we'll load that. Okay.
American 847, turn left, make 300, step over the front approach course.
You wouldn't think it'd be that far from Miami to Tampa.
Breaker 4897, ascend to maintain 5000.
5000, pick up 4897.
Yeah, I haven't flown this and I haven't simmed for the last 3 or 4 days. So I'd say I'm rusty in this airplane, but I've never gotten good enough to get rusty in it yet. Still making my fair share of mistakes, and some of yours too.
47 port 10:11 o'clock and 14 miles.
But it's fun.
47 clears approach runway 27 right, maintain 180 knots to 5 miles an hour.
We'll see what the frame rate is when we get down to Tampa as well. We'll check everything out about it. I have flown into Sarasota so many times. It's gonna get jealous. I really do like flying into Sarasota. It's great having those two airplanes or airports. You know, so if I'm flying out of, say, Atlanta, or if I'm flying out of Fort Myrtle Beach, or Jacksonville, or Key West, or something, I can pick or choose one or the other. So.
Piedmont 6207, maintain 180 knots till 5 mile final contact tower 118.5. 118.5.
view of Fort Myer.
Air 4500, turn right heading.
There's the airport right there.
180, Brickyard 4500.
And then there's Fort Myer Executive, I think it's called, right there.
Again, 470, 741 heavy, turn left heading 300 and set the final approach.
300, intercept the final approach crossing, 741 heavy.
8.5 minutes.
American 847, contact final 1.
Maybe now we'll start seeing some bad sim controllers down at Tampa. It's a fun flight down from Jacksonville down to Sarasota. And this area. Just if you're looking for a knockoff flight, just get a little bit of time. Something I'll do is I'll pick up where I left off if it's in Sarasota or Jacksonville. Sometimes I'll just fly from one to the other or down to Key West. You know, there's some good airports now. So you some more around this area, I think.
Air 4500 traffic to follow heavy 787 mile east of Martin at 3,600. Brickyard 4500. Brickyard 4500, follow the traffic clears approach runway 27 right.
I remember what the thing I really didn't like about FS traffic is you have to tell it what your destination is. I was like, you know, you could load it from SimBrief if you want, or you know, just load traffic as they get closer to it.
American 741 heavy clears approach runway 27 right, maintain 180 knots to 5 miles.
Didn't like that.
Visual 27 right, 180 knots, 5 mile final, American 741 heavy.
There's so much stuff you got to get ready. I mean, this airplane's not too bad, but for some airplanes, you know, like the A320, you know, there's so much stuff, or the 737, so much stuff you got to remember to do. You don't want anybody piling onto it. You don't want to have to remember to, I mean, just even having to tell the crew to close the friggin' doors, or, you know, to close the doors yourself. That's stuff pilots don't have to do, not those level of pilots. You know, in this one, when I got in the airplane, loaded up the passengers, I'd close the doors and then sit down. Of course, in an airplane like this, I probably have a flight crew that would do that for me. But not so much in the CJ, I think. There's Sarasota, right there. Our top of descent is right there. There's 2 FBOs at Tampa. There's Signature and there's Sheltair. They're right next to each other. I'll park in between them. What they need to do is just create a, I mean, seeing the charts here would be nice, but they could make a global EFB like they have on X-Plane, just an EFB that you can use in any airplane. Minutes. What's the altimeter here? 3013. Oh, they never changed my altimeter. Well, then let's just do this. Set. So we want to turn outside of Fatty. Here we go. Sarasota Airport, I don't see it. I know. frame rate right now is 34. I keep my settings pretty high. That's Peter Knight Airport. No, that is MacDill down there. There's Tampa, the city right there. Okay, so let's get the seatbelts on, landing lights on. There's the airport over there. Activate our approach. Kind of blew off my altitude, didn't it? Oh, there's Usef up there. Okay, well we're going that far anyway because we want to go to Fatty, so that's fine. All right. Something happened there. We're going down to 3,000. And we'll just BS it. And I'm going to shut off VNav. Okay, we're past Batty, so left turn. Laps 1. No glide slope. No localizer either. Come on. Come on. Oh, we're shot. Okay, we can deal with this. We got time. Okay, laps 2. Now approach is set. We've got the localizer. Airborne. Missed approach altitude is 3,000. Gear down. visual. Yeah, I'm low. All right, so let's. Frame rate's about the same as it was in Miami. Well, it's a little higher. I'm gonna drive around a little bit. Oh, there's the reason. Look at all that traffic. See, that's why I want the FS, whatchamacallit, liveries. If I could make those go away, we could get a better idea what the frame rate would be. Give me just a moment. Alright, so now, yeah, this is right where I usually expect it, around 30. Let's have a look. So we'll go along the long way around to the FBOs. Hopefully I can do this without running off the taxiway. I'm not sure if there's a taxiway bridge. Maybe there is. Yes, there is. So we'll get to see one of his taxiway bridges here in just a second. That's not it, is it? Maybe it is. Looks like it is. This is taxiway Alpha. Okay, a little uneven there. Nice looking hotel over there on the right. looks really good. Yeah, my frame rate's suffering some. I may reload the sim and try it again. Nothing at all wrong with the way it looks, I'll tell you that. And there's trains everywhere. There's like 5 different trains that run through this airport. If we wait here a second. Yeah, there's one right there. It's moving. One goes to each of the terminals. And then to the parking decks. This is signature right there. Must we forget about it? I've got my settings maybe too high too, so I could crank them down a bit. I'll do that a little bit before I reload the sim. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I'll go straight across, I guess, and then it really doesn't matter. Excuse me. Tell you what, I'll go left first. That's just a parking garage there on the left. So this on my right is signature, and then further on down you can see Shelter. Signature looks really good. Maybe one of the best FBOs I've seen at a commercial airport, at an international one. Just real quick, let's do a couple things here. Let's see. So my frame rate right now is sitting at about 29, which is pretty good for me. And then let's go to general options. Yeah. Yeah, let's set that. You can see I've got settings pretty high. And all the things I care about anyway. Okay, apply and save that. Go back, resume that. And now we're in the 30s. And then let's take a quick look at this at night. You know, being able to fly into an airport at night and having it feel like an airport is like getting 2 airports for the price of 1. And that looks really good. I mean, really good. One thing I think Vertical Sim gets right is the lighting. And some airports I have, the lighting just isn't right. Look at Shelter up there. Look at that sign right there. If you've seen the Syracuse, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, now it's smooth as glass, and I'll turn around so we can see the terminal. I'll park underneath the Shelter canopy there, and then I'll see what that looks like. Oh, great. Well, if he moves, put the parking brake on here for a second. Oh, get some flickering, but that's the anti-aliasing in my computer doing that. So, but let's go. Let's see, so that's Tampa over there. So first off, let's do this, and then let's turn around. Okay, so that looks better. Okay, so if we go down, and you wanted to see what it was going to look like when you're parked at the terminal, roughly there, right? Not too bad. That looks really good, actually. There goes one of the trains in the background. There it is. I like that terminal there on the right. This one here. This one. And the hotel. And the tower up there. So yeah. And then bringing the lights back up. Let's see, so gonna get bright. Oh, that looks good. There's train there, train there. There's another one that comes from here, I think, comes all the way around. It's a lot of work. I'm glad to see it. I'll be flying in and out of this quite a bit. Very good. So that's it for this one. I'll be doing some more flights. Hopefully I'll do a better job than I did on this one. But this was cool, and I'm really glad to see this airport's here. You know, so I'll keep wrangling with this longitude for a while. And I've got it in my head. I want to fly from California to Hawaii on this thing. It can actually make it from Hawaii to Tokyo. So, very nicely done airport. I'm glad I got it. All right. See you guys soon.